What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Gut Punch. You know how we do over here. Talk about fitness, talk about social commentary, talk about women, talk about all kinds of stuff, whatever is on my mind at the time. And today I'm going to talk about why we, and by we I mean black men, should not be down with diversity and inclusion. In fact, anytime that we look, like if you're looking for a job and you're on their website and you see something that says something along the lines of, we at ABC Enterprise are committed to diversity, inclusion, and equity, or providing safe space, any of these code words, you don't need to be working there. I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit, but the point is that I just want to go on record here as saying that I am 100% against affirmative action and its offshoots of diversity, inclusion, and equity. Those concepts, I'm 100% against those. Now, to be fair, there was probably a time when there was a need for affirmative action. Maybe. And I say maybe because, for every action, right, we all know there is an equal and opposite reaction. So maybe if there was never affirmative action to begin with, maybe it would have forced black people to be more creative, and we've been that way anyway, but it would have forced us to maybe divert our attention elsewhere, or for most of us to adopt a mindset of, we're not going to rely on the system to get us where we need to be. Okay, I'm not sure about that. That's speculation, obviously, but just an example would be like let me relate just a very quick example. Like in terms of you hear a lot about in the pro sports world, that there should be more coaches who are black, more management, ownership, and all that. Okay, but maybe if we had stuck with what we had in the old days, which was our own leagues, maybe that would have been a better way to go in the long term if you really want self-determination. Like, I just don't see how you can be in a league that's white majority ownership and expect to get anything other than what they want to give you. You know what I mean? Like I just don't see how that is possible. And again, that's not to racialize things. I just think that, like, it's just kind of a thing where, like, how do you expect for somebody else to look out for you like you would look out for you? But anyway, I mean, that's like its own other topic, and I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to that, and that's something that I would really like to have at least some facts, figures, numbers, to kind of really make an intelligent observation, as opposed to what I normally do, which is just fly off the cuff with whatever opinion that I have. But circling back though, here's the thing. I'm going to use Netflix. I'm going to use this whole Chappelle, the closer situation as an example of why diversity doesn't work. Okay. Well, I'll say it like this. It doesn't work for us. Because here's the thing. We're the odd man out, okay? If you are a heterosexual, clearly, regular dude who played basketball in the park and had a couple of fights along the way and has run up on a chick in the subway talking about, so what's good? If you're that type of cat, you're not going to be really welcome in today's diversity alphabet mafia corporate culture. You're just not. You need to be gay and openly gay, like showing it gay. You need to be trans. You need to be white and a woman, okay? Or you need to be black and a woman, and you might get to work for HR, okay? But the point is that it's not, those concepts are not made for us, right? Those concepts are made for the alphabet mafia. And you only need to just look at who was out there on the forefront protesting against the Chappelle show, Netflix special. Okay? These were people who were, for the most part, either trans, non-binary, or gay, right? And I would be curious to see how the black men that work for Netflix, number one, how many of them there actually are that are in positions of, say, like management. I'm not talking about people that are working in, say, maintenance and all that type of stuff. By the way, the light here is, sorry, yeah, the light's coming through. I'm talking about people who would be holding a position, there we go, like those that were on the forefront there. I would be shocked if there are 3 or 4 straight men who are black, who are American-born black, who are there in any sort of prominent position, like these people that were out there saying that Dave Chappelle should be canceled. And if I'm proven wrong, so be it. But knowing what I know about corporate culture, knowing what I know from like what I see every day, just like driving around and seeing who's going into different office buildings and what they look like and who gets in the car and the conversations, it's not for us. But yet they're going to sell you on the fact, or not on the fact, on this notion that we're all in this together because we're victims just like they are victims. And I'm telling you, we're not victims. These are people who don't have the capacity, in most cases, to not be victims because they are victimcrats. That's their whole platform. Like everybody is in this race to see who can be the most offended and who can be the most aggrieved. And too many of you black men out here, and women too, have like bought into that. Okay? And so now you are teaching your kids that they're victims. Okay? And going along with the whole CRT stuff. Meanwhile, you don't realize that there's never been a better time in the history of the planet to get rich, ever. Okay, literally. You can go out here and like learn how to write code. You can learn about artificial intelligence. You can learn about marketing. You can learn about video marketing. Video marketing is only going to get, bigger. Okay, there are so many ways to make money and to empower yourselves now. Okay, but no, you want to join the, victim class and just revel in it. And that's no way to be, but it's part of the disintegration of masculinity and of manhood in the Black community. And by the way, this isn't just this is everybody. Okay, it's everybody. So if you're white out there right now, if you're Asian, hey, look, this applies to everybody. Okay, I'm just coming at it from this perspective because I'm. But the point is that, hey, listen, as a manly and manful man, okay, we have more in common than what we have different. And we need to take back masculinity, take it back, and reject victim ideology, okay? And diversity, inclusion, and equity are just tentacles, or just ideas that are draped, that are steeped in victim ideology and a lack of meritocracy. Whereas we need to be about the opposite of that. We need to be all about meritocracy. Okay? Get your G up, compete, and we see who is able to win. Okay? That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's been more or less since civilization has even existed. Okay? So yeah, anyway, that's my opinion, guys and girls, if you're out there. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button. But whatever you do, click subscribe, because it does help this channel grow. And if you have any comments, let me know.